Welcome to the KMTRADERS channel. We are looking at the pair Euro USD. We can see on the daily that we are currently still in the downwards channel momentum where we are currently looking for sells, but we can still make money through respecting our key zones and our key areas and our trend lines. So if we take it down to the 4 hourly, we can look at the last analysis that we've made in our last video, which was the 26th of April. So the options that we made for the last video was that we would be looking to make the upwards momentum continue or the downwards momentum. We didn't get the downwards momentum, and this is likely because we found these pin bars forming at the bottom here. As I mentioned before in the last video, it was highly less likely that price would go lower just because of how price had been rejecting this key zone area here in blue, this one here. We got multiple pin bars as a rejection, so it's a good sign that we are looking for a buy, as well as we are in the RSI oversold, so that gives us a good indication to be buying as well. So the way that the price did handle outwards is that price did manage to push up, and we did get this kind of rejection here, but we went straight through. We got our retest on this key zone here as opposed to this zone, so the entry point would have been amongst this line here, and take profit has been respectable in this zone and this zone here. So these key levels that I have pinpointed do stand, and so it's good to see in your own analysis as well if your key areas are respected. The further analysis that you keep projecting into real life, and if it does withstand, is good to note, because you want to know which key levels are being respected just for future references. So this can help give you an idea of your own take profit zones. So as we can see, we found clear support here on one of our key levels here at the 1.11785. We pushed all the way up to 1.1269, and we got some sort of rejection. And so what I mean by rejection is basically support. So we got that here through this huge pin bar here, and we managed to take it further up towards the next key zone here, and we got a nice clear rejection from this. So the rejection that stands out to me is basically this huge pin bar plus this huge 4 hourly candle, which took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles of price action. So this was fundamentally relevant towards switching the momentum and the sentiment. So we took it all the way down to the downwards momentum, and we also took out the rejection point at the 1.12167 as a rejection. So we got the downwards push, and it took us all the way down back to this level here, and we got a rejection here again. So this key level does stand. So it's good for me to mentally aware that this key level is still correct and still valid. Then we get the push up, and we still get our support from these levels, so from through these multiple pin bars. So we can see that these pin bars and these key level areas are respected, and we can use this to judge where we can put our next analysis. So for the next analysis point through that I'm looking at is basically I want to see some sort of retest at the downwards momentum, and then I would like to see some point here, see if we can burst through here and see if we can go a bit higher. Some sort of take profit zone will be this key top trend line that we have here in the purple, and the blue key zone area here as well. So I want to make this presumption, as well as the EMAs converging upwards as we got that buying momentum. We're likely to see this push upwards, but it would be the best possible entry would be at a key level point. So that's what I'm looking at for this week for the Euro USD. Hopefully we get an entry point, and I'll let you know in the next video. So that's all for this video, and thank you very much for listening. Thank you. Goodbye.